Hello friends, welcome to C Sharp Intermediate to Advanced tutorial. Now you are watching a final part of the video, delete counters. In the last video, we encountered an error when we opened the form again and the performance counter exists returned true, so we doesn't recreate the counter, and that way we end up getting a null pointer on the counters. So one way to solve that is when counter creation data already exists, we can query the counter and initialize the data member. That's one way. The other way is during the form unload we can delete the counter. So I took the easy approach of deleting the counter, but the perfect way of implementing is very first time when form loads you have to create the counter. Next time onwards you have to query the counter and reinitialize the performance counters. Alright, to continue with the example, let's delete the counter during the form unload. Alright, this is where this is where we got the error. Register click and update click, they both were null because here we are checking counter exists, and if it exists we won't run the code here. So one way of solving this is you have to put a else portion, and in the else portion you have to query the counter and initialize register click and update click. But here we are going to do it differently and in a easy way. Here if you see FRM counter X form closed event we are handling, that means when user closes the form we check performance counter exists, category name the same one whatever we did in the form load. When counter exists, before closing the form we make use of performance counter category dot delete, and we pass the category name. Category name is just a string button usage, and this will take care of deleting the counters. Now we will go ahead and implement it, and we will rerun the application. Let's go to the demo. So now we will open the form. So here I'm clicking the title, then choosing properties, events, so form closed. Let's pick a form closing. And then we will delete the counters. So now here I am running it and I am closing the form. So this will clear out our performance counter. Now let's run this again. So this time we will be having valid counters. So if we go for debug, that time we can know it. Now let's go ahead and add the button counters again. So add register click and update click. As usual, we will change the color if it is not good. Properties, and I am picking blue. Red and blue. Okay. Now I'm clicking the register button here, and you can see the counter is increasing. Let's say there are 3 or 4 register click, 5, and there are some update click as well. And you can see how the counters are working. Now register, I'm clicking multiple times. Then user is leaving, let's say. Then some user registering, some user leaving. And you can see the how counters are running here. We are just mimicking these counter, but in real-time application it will be very useful when multiple users are interacting with the web application. So usually these counters will be created once when the website launches, and the counter will go down when the entire website is closed for maintenance. So it will be 24-hour running counters that will monitor website activity based on users entry, exit, and various action they perform. Here we picked the desktop application, but you can do it on your online application as well. That's all. Now we are ending this form, and if you see, there is no counter because we are deleting it, and to be in sync we can delete that here as well. Now if I go to the counter creation data, we will not be seeing the button usage. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. That's all. So browser, after that cache, button usage is not there because we deleted it. So that's all here in this sub series. Thank you for watching. Bye.